Hi, Debbie Chu here from Chew on Vegan. Welcome back to my kitchen. If you're new here, I'm a plant-based RN and I follow a whole food plant-based way of eating. Today I'm going to be doing another what I ate in a day. I know you guys love those kind of videos, so that's what's in store for you today. And I will be focusing, as always, whole food, plant-based, no oil way of eating. I'm also going to be focusing on protein, of course, and I want to try to get at least 100 grams today. So whether you are trying to lose weight, gain muscle, or just balance your hormones through better nutrition, this video is for you. And be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you the dessert that I've been obsessed with, and it is super easy. So let's get started. So as you can see, we're here at the stove and I'm going to be making a really simple tofu scramble. This is going to be like a taco inspired kind of a scramble. There'll be a couple twists in here, so I'm going to start off adding some hash browns, and these I just let thaw for a little bit. I just want to get those going here, maybe get a little color on there. So I'm just going to let them sit here and get a little color, and then we'll start adding the other ingredients. All right, so we got a little color on there. Now I'm going to add some roasted bell peppers and onions. These are just frozen. I think I'll turn that down a little bit. All right, so once they're in there, you just mix it around. I just wanted the peppers to warm up. You don't have to defrost them. I just find it's easier. Then we're gonna add in our tofu. So we're just gonna shuffle these over. And you know I love tofu. It's high in protein, calcium, and I just love it because it's so versatile. So we are going to just crumble this in here. And I'll break it up a little bit more as it cooks. All right, we're just gonna let this cook for a few minutes and then we'll start seasoning and adding some other ingredients. Now we're gonna add in some black beans. Black beans, high in iron, great fiber. Include beans into your diet. They keep you full, they're great for your gut. Some extra protein there as well. Now I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of taco seasoning. And I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of soy milk. And we're just gonna get this all incorporated. And this is gonna give us our nice taco flavor. I like to add the potatoes in there just for, you know, extra fiber. And I just love potatoes, and they're just such a good low calorie food, and it helps bulk up the volume because I'm a volume eater. We're gonna add some tomatoes. And I'm just gonna put the lid on and let this cook for a couple of minutes. All right, here comes the twist. And I don't mean the dance. I'm gonna add in a combo of arugula and kale. These are high in magnesium, which is really good for bone health, and vitamin C, and also vitamin K, which helps with calcium absorption. So it's good for your bones while preventing calcium buildup in your arteries. So it's heart healthy. So I'm just gonna add these in. I'm gonna turn the heat off, just let it wilt, and then I'm gonna plate it up and show you what it looks like, and I'll give it a taste. All right, finished product. I added a tablespoon of avocado on there so you get your healthy fats. And this is perfection. And tofu has healthy fats in it too. So even though we're not eating oil, like just adding oil to it, overt fats they call it, we're still getting our fats in, but they're just healthy fats. So yes, our body does need fats. All right, here we go. That is delicious. Of course, salt and pepper to taste, but I didn't need to use any of that. The taco seasoning was great. I used the Siete brand, so, but whatever's your favorite. All right, so breakfast is in the books. We're gonna move on to lunch. See you then. So for lunch, I just wanted a quick little chickpea salad, and I'm gonna just have it with crackers. You could have it on toasted bread if you want, but I just put some chickpeas in here and, you know, smashed them up with my fork. And then I just like to add a little bit of shredded carrot, some onion and celery. You can do whatever you'd like, but this is what I like to do. I like the crunch and just a different variety of textures. And then I've got some of my aquafaba mayo, and I made a lower calorie version, so I'll leave the recipe to that below. I've shown you how to do this many times, but I will leave the recipe. We'll start with 3 tablespoons, and then we'll see how that looks. I figure I may need 1 more tablespoon. Actually, I think that will probably be okay. And then, of course, you just want to salt and pepper to taste. And this is a real good high fiber, high protein, great lunch. And I like to use these crackers from Trader Joe's. These are just little rice crackers. I've got about 18 or 19 in here, which is like a half a serving, and that's plenty for me. And then I will just dip my chickpea salad in there, and it'll be delicious. All right, finished product. Let's give it a taste. Just put some of this on a cracker. Can you hear that crunch from the cracker? Like I said, if you wanted to toast a piece of bread, make a sandwich out of it, that'd be great, but I'm just trying to keep this a little bit lower calorie, and I hope you give it a try. So how I like to start this recipe is I like to sweat the onions first. So I've got a little bit of water in my nonstick pan here, and then I'm just going to add the onions in. And I have 1 onion thinly sliced. I just did like the half moon. And you want them separated as best you can. And then I like to cook these first. I'm on medium heat right now. I'm going to add a good pinch of salt here, and we're just going to let these sweat it out. And then I'll add in the mushrooms and then the peppers. So we'll just let these go for a few minutes, and then you can add water as you need it if the pan starts getting dry. And then we're going to get a nice sweet onion this way. So when they start looking like this, they're getting a little translucent, we'll throw in the mushrooms. And you can use whatever kind of mushrooms you want. I usually use cremini, but for some reason I got these white ones. So we're just going to let these cook down till they release their moisture. And I'm add a little bit of water, but you don't want to add a lot because they're going to reduce down and release a lot of moisture. So we're just going to keep these going on medium heat, and then we'll put the peppers in. Now once the mushrooms look like that, you can see how much they've shrunk down. We're going to add our bell peppers. And I just have a mixture of red, orange, and yellow. And now we can add a little bit of seasoning. So a little bit more salt. We'll do a little garlic powder. A little onion powder. And we'll just stir these around here. And then we'll just let these cook for a few more minutes till those bell peppers get softened. And you can see how the onions are translucent. Yeah, they're just going to be super sweet. And again, if you need to add more water, then you can do that as these are cooking along. All right, then here we go. I added some tofu. That's optional. If you wanted to add a protein to it, then you can. If not, you could just eat it like that. And I don't put any sauce on it. I just mix it all up. If you wanted to put a little sauce on there, you could put a sweet chili sauce, maybe a little tahini sauce, whatever, but it's got a lot of flavor just as is. Okay, the moment you've been waiting for, the dessert that I've been obsessed with for, I don't know, a few months now, but I can't stop eating it. It's so dang good. And it's 38 grams of protein. Hello. So here is my Kite Hill Greek yogurt. You want to get the Greek. It's 17 grams of protein. Okay, so we're gonna put that in here. I'm gonna finish this one that I already opened, and we're gonna put 170 grams in here, which will be, is that right? Yeah, 170 grams, which will be 150 calories. All right, so that's 141. So we need a little bit more. Ugh. Come on. Okay, we're gonna go with 171 because I could be here all day. Then of course I'm gonna put 2 scoops of the chocolate Earth Chimp protein powder. This is 20 grams of protein. You could use vanilla, you could use the strawberry, you could even use the unflavored if you just didn't want any flavor, but I don't know why you wouldn't want flavor. So 2 scoops in. 1, 2, and then very gently stir it around, otherwise you're going to have protein powder flying all over the place. If you want to use less protein powder, go for it. You're not going to get as much protein, but you will get that delicious flavor. I like it super thick, like a mousse, and if you might want it thinner, so don't use as much. Oh, see? I didn't follow my own advice. Now it's going everywhere. All right, you see this consistency? Yeah, so thick, I love it. Then I'm just gonna add in a few chocolate chips. This is like 15 grams. And these are the Lily chocolate chips. They are sugar-free, but you could use whatever kind of vegan chocolate chips you want. Just make sure they're dairy-free. Enjoy Life is a good brand. Even Trader Joe's chocolate chips are vegan by accident. All right, that's it. Let's taste it. Before I taste, just one more thing about this Kite Hill is that you can reuse these containers. The little label here comes off. I'll show you pretty easily. Just like that, and you just wash it out. It's great for like a half an onion or an avocado or leftovers. It's like the most perfect little thing, and it's good for the environment. So I really appreciate that, Kite Hill. Thank you. All right, so we've got our dessert here. And let me tell you, this may look super simple and nothing fancy, but it's so good. It just ticks off all the boxes. It's smooth, it's creamy, it's chocolatey, it's sweet. What more do you want? It's so good, and it's so satisfying. You really feel like you're eating a rich, decadent dessert. That's everything I ate today. I didn't do a snack today. If you wanted to do a snack, you could do maybe an apple with some PB2 mixed with some water. That's a good, little low-cal snack. Or you could just have an apple or some fruit. Today, all these meals really filled me up, and I feel like I got everything I needed. I'll leave all the totals down below for the calories and the protein. And as you can see, those were good servings. I did not starve myself today, but I can bet it's probably around 1,500 calories, and it'll be over 100 grams of protein, just eyeballing it. So I'll give you the exact numbers, and this is a really simple way to eat. It was all whole foods and no oil. We had some great healthy fats, lots of great nutrition. And when you are going through perimenopause, menopause, or if you're already past that like I am, nutrition is really key. It does help with your symptoms when you're perimenopausal, and it just helps with my energy level when I'm eating clean, whole foods. It really fuels me, And I think that's super important. It affects the way you sleep. It affects just everything in your life. It affects your gut. And so it's really important to remember to eat as clean as possible, whole foods as possible. It's going to help you reach your optimal health. I hope you liked this video. I hope you learned something. If you did, please give it a like and share it with your friends. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment below with balanced, and that way I know you made it to the end with me, and I really appreciate your support. All the links will be down below for my free e-guide, for my new cookbook, for my online course, and some other resources I have down there, so please check that out. And remember that all my recipes are good for you, they're good for the animals, and they're good for the planet, and what you put on your plate determines your fate and your weight. Until next time, thank you.